I beg. Who be this man? Who be this one, Ebonyi? Nah, this guy shame me. This guy, if I say this guy don't turn, what do they call him? Akpabio. This guy don't know say him and Akpabio. Nah, the same thing. Senator. Elected. Akpabio is just first amongst equal. All of you are the same thing. If you like say, oh, you no go be Senate president, you no go be Senate president, you go elect another person, you go enter there. All of you are senator, elected. Oyize Asifuka, this guy now boy to Akpabio. Okay, wait. Who they accused of sexual harassment? She na Akpabio. This one Ebonyi now with the if like say as Natasha they move now, they do in own interview on top television. When Ebonyi they move, as per say him na Akpabio, they do. How do they even vex me past? I say this guy no get one single decorum. The guy is classless. And why people see yours? No wonder I go play another video. The guy just say, she na Akpabio they accuse. Why Akpabio never talk? Why Akpabio? She na okay. Akpabio all of a sudden Akpabio is now bigger than Nigerian people to talk to us. Just like during the time of the campaign, some people no agree talk to us because you know say anyhow he go win the election. So Akpabio now, be like Akpabio the feel now say now one kind awala inside this country now. We say nothing fit touch her, so he cannot defend himself. And to even worsen the whole thing, to show you how big Akpabio is. Now in follow senator being P. Where Ebonyi? Ngwa, make you help me watch this other video where this man just dey rant. Zero decorum. Zero. Watch this video.
I would like to know what is the current status of the petition filed by the Kogi Central Senator following the fiery investigative hearing that we saw by the Ethics and Privileges Committee.
Well, thank you so very much for this yet another opportunity for us to clear the air on all these dramas being done by Senator Natasha and her cohort. In the first place, like I said in the first interview I granted here, there was no case of sexual harassment. What happened was that Senator Natasha's seat was reallocated, and probably before then her committee, was reshuffled, just like other committees. So, being somebody who is there to serve her personal interests, she got offended and started abusing the Senate President. So, the petition, as it stands today, has been adjourned sine die, because the matter is pending before a court of competent jurisdiction. And by our rules, when a matter is before the court, the Senate respects the court. So we believe that the position of the court should be superior to the resolution of the Parliament, going by principle of separation of power. So, talk, they say it's cheap. It's cheap for you to put up an allegation. Then when you are called upon to defend same, you will now know whether the allegation is true or not. Senator Natasha, before now, has been using this form of blackmail to witch hunt prominent Nigerians upon any difference she has with such people. The most popular is the case of Reno Mokre, the former essay to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, our former president. She accused a young man of sexual harassment. But as God will have it, the young man on the same date of the sexual harassment was there in the United States of America. So when the man brought his evidence that he was not even in Nigeria, she had to apologize and pay damages to the man. I can name 3 instances. Even when she was in school, she did it to a lecturer. When she was caught, doing funny things in exam hall, she tried to blackmail the lecturer. But upon investigation, it was discovered that this lady is lying. Now,
distinguished, we are not concerned about...
No, I'm trying to lay a background.
To establish the case that's on ground. So, what is the current state of that petition?
The current state of the petition is that the matter has been adjourned sine die. How can I reach out to a very shameless and disrespectful woman?
Please, I'd like you to watch your language.
I know what I'm saying. How can you, a former minister, a leader of African leaders, women in Africa, will come to a Senate and point a finger on a sitting senator and called him a hooligan and asked him to shut up.
But the people argue that there must be better ways to have managed it.
You can't tell me how to behave.
But you are
it is an action. It is an action that brings reaction. Just like you are sitting now, I will say you are a hooligan. How will you feel? You may have your private character, but if you abuse me, I will give it back to you.
People believe that investigative hearing was presided over by chairman. You have referred to the chairman.
Let me come. You cannot dictate for me.
The matter.
You can't dictate for me. I have my right, and I can't exceed my right. Do you understand? If she can address a sitting senator inside the Senate building that way, it means that her character comes into question. It means that, let me finish please. It means that she got to where she are by accident. It means that she has been pretending all this while. It means that she can also talk to her husband that way. And like the husband is a pastor, he has to pray for her.
You see, Ebonyi people talk through now. If you be a Ebonyi person and you watch me like this now, you don't watch that video. Are you proud? Now man be that too. Well, this guy wife go here about. Now man be that. Oga. Sexual harassment na sexual harassment. You know they happen in public. Even if it go happen in public, there is a privacy in public. And if you listen to the testimony of if you listen to the testimonies of Natasha, you could see say that conversation happened confidentially, sharp, just like person who want to do quick with maybe neighbor Biking. They by fence way now. You want as they run, I mean they shy eye like when they don't hair sharp. When I no go reason outside they do cook you, I just they tell on how they be. And an Hollywood I say now so you be. That conversation happened in a twinkle of an eye. And aside that one, why is nobody talking about that phone call that was made in the middle of the night? Where did they call Natasha, they threaten her? When that was at the time Akpabio, Akpabio referred to Natasha as per say we are not in a nightclub. Now remember that nightclub incident? What do you think? Come they go where people come they walla Akpabio no? Come they say Akpabio, what do you mean? Your fellow senator that they try to tell us he be stripper. We Nigerians, women were against Akpabio. That phone call that Akpabio and Senate leader, what is that name? Now they are two make that call. They threatened the woman said the call they say the timing of that call. They say if they listen a lie, maybe they do forensic. Wait. All this MTN glow, they know what they know what I'm talking about. Maybe they search and bring out the call. Make Nigerians hear. Say they call D. But you she no record them. Nah, and Natasha said you fuck up too much. Yeah, sir. Nobody's talking about that phone call. Who did they threaten the woman? Say if Akpabio go down, you go down with her. When Ebonyi they talk all this, when Ebonyi never talk reach that angle. They talk yow. Now look at the problem. I be the frack and the face off he had with Obieze Kwesili. Of which after that face off, that same day he was on national TV and he said I regret. Now the same person that said I regret, see the call, see the name, so they call Obieze. When they bomb again Obieze Kwesili. When Obieze Kwesili was a minister for what they call it, for education. They don't make a commission at that time for Ebonyi State. Because I know you were one time commissioner inside Ebonyi State. They never make a commission at that time. I know sure. When Obi was minister for education. When Obi went to the international scene to become deputy director of World Bank. Where you did that time. As in, Oba again was Obi as a person now. They even called the drag your husband inside. Say, my husband pray for him. Ebonyi, see your senator. Are you proud of this man? Zero decorum. Classless. Not refined. You behave like because of these people now. They call us in the Wawa. Now because of people like this. See you when I representative. I think I go sooner later.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innoson Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innoson Vehicle, the pride of African roads.